Now, the marathon schedule has begun. The Prime Minister of India kick-started his American trip with one-on-one meetings with top 5 business leaders in the US. These meetings with the top 5 CEOs of global companies, very significant ones, as the Prime Minister seeks to push India as a key player in the global supply chains and in the Indo-Pacific region. The discussion centered around reviving economic growth in the backdrop of COVID-19, shattering the global economies. India has also recently undertaken a host of measures to attract investments, including burying the ghost of retrospective taxation and opening many sectors for foreign direct investment. The meetings took place at the Willard Intercontinental Hotel in Washington, D.C. The first meeting, in no particular order, was with Shantanu Narayan, the CEO of Adobe. This one reflects the priority in the field of IT and digital for India. Prime Minister Modi discussed a Digital India program with the Adobe CEO, Shantanu Narayan.
Well, it's always such a pleasure to meet the Prime Minister and hear about his vision for how he wants to expand India. Among the key topics that we talked about was, continued investment in innovation, because he certainly believes that technology is the way to help move things forward. Specifically, we talked about artificial intelligence and what might happen with artificial intelligence. We talked about creativity, the importance of creativity and how media, the ever-changing nature of media. We talked about online and the importance of startups. And in addition to that, we just talked about how, companies like Adobe can do more in India.
And then he went on to meet the CEO of Qualcomm. Qualcomm creates semiconductors and software services related to wireless technology. The CEO gives us an insight of the personal meeting.
It's a great meeting. We're so proud of our partnership with India. We've been in India for 26 years. We have over 12,000 employees in advanced R&D. We do a lot of our chips. India with a lot of the software, and we talk about many things that are very relevant, I think, to what we think about the future of technology. We talk about the 5G and acceleration of 5G. We're talking about incredible opportunity to advance the industry, not only domestically in India, but India as an export of technology as we think about the digital transformation enabled by 5G combined with the design in India. We talk about semiconductors, which is kind of an important, I think, topic of conversation. And we talk about the opportunity to continue to build an incredible mobile ecosystem that it is developing in India.
And the next meeting was with Vivek Lal from General Atomics. This meeting is also a significant one as it comes in the backdrop of India trying to secure 30 Predator drones from the US. The meeting largely focused on multiple fronts, including General Atomics investing in India. Listen in.
We spoke about technology and all the confidence in the policy reforms that's coming in India, and the great potential that India has from an investment perspective. I think these are very laudable policy prescriptions and reforms that the Honorable Prime Minister and his government has taken, and I think that will certainly catalyze a lot of interest and investments in India.
The fourth meeting was with Mark Wilber, the CEO and director of First Solar, an American manufacturer of solar panels. Prime Minister Modi and the First Solar CEO spoke about India's renewable energy landscape, particularly the solar energy potential. It's a key focus area. The discussions also took place about First Solar's interest in setting up manufacturing facilities in India using their unique thin film technology.
It was an outstanding meeting. I couldn't have asked for anything more. First, it was an honor to have a chance to speak with him. Clearly, with his leadership and what he's done to create a really strong balance between industrial policy as well as trade policy, makes it an ideal opportunity for companies like First Solar to establish manufacturing in India. And his commitment to ensuring domestic capabilities and ensuring his long-term climate goals and objectives with focus on energy independence and security, I think the alignment of what he's trying to accomplish couldn't be better for companies that are looking to manufacture in India.
And then Prime Minister Modi met with Stephen Schwarzman, the CEO and chairman of Blackstone Group, an American alternative investment management company based in New York City. Blackstone has already invested $40 billion in India, and they are planning to invest another $40 billion over the next 5 years.
Well, I had a very good meeting with the Prime Minister. I told him that Blackstone had already invested $60 billion in assets in India, and over the next 5 years, we're planning another $40 billion of assets. We're one of the 10 largest companies in India. So he expressed his appreciation and talked about the new programs that were going on, including selling assets for the country, which I told him I thought was a very good idea because he could take the money from those sales of assets and reinvest it in the country to create jobs for the people of India.
WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.